Such a good looking knife. But do have some less than good things to say about it. So stay tuned, see what those are. We got a sugar-free review of the new Heretic Wraith V4. Good looking box, so it stands out. Some nice foam to keep the knife safe. And here it is. Do like that blade shape. Does have that tactical look, as it says on the box. And of course, these are USA made. This exact version is $305. But does have some things that it shouldn't have, and some things that could be a lot better. But it's not all bad. We'll go over the specs. You got a 3.62 inch Magna Cut blade. Not sure they're HRC. Didn't see it on the site. They do have a stonewash finish with DLC on top of it, or so it says. I can't really test it. It's not my knife. Flat grind, drop point, and of course I love thumbhole knives, so love that big opening. You got a 4mm blade stock, or 0.158 inches. Let's see if it cuts out of box. Oh yeah, very sharp. That's a good edge. Happy with that. Overall length on this is 8.69 inches, full size plus. I do not have any USA made knives that are this size. Best I can do is the Spyderco PM2 and the Spyderco Max 2. They're both a little bit smaller. Your handle is 5.07 inches, 0.50 inches wide. It's something a bit different on this that I don't see on other knives. You got a T25 pivot and T10 for the pocket clip. Minimal hardware. That's all you got there. Nice and clean. Although these T10s do stick up quite a bit. They maybe could have inset those a little bit. Your weight is 4.35 ounces. Don't see any weight relief on the inside, but it's not too heavy. You do got a reversible clip with a cover plate. I love a cover plate. Can't really test it out, or I shouldn't. I don't want to scratch up this guy's knife, but clip looks alright. It's not deep carry. It's not too strong, so it should be fine. Your handle, you got black aluminum. And these grippy spots right here are very grippy. They do their job. That's pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of tar. Of course it's not. It's aluminum, but yeah. And as you can see, it's a button lock. You can get this knife in a, well, it's originally an automatic, but they sell just a normal button lock manual version too, which maybe might cause some of the issues I'll have at the end. But yeah, if you like button locks, they sell plenty of them. I do have more to say about that. Your deployments, you've got a minimal flipper tab. Pretty weak on the flipper. Can open it with the button. Of course, you got the thumb hole, but you got a flick from the top. pretty weak from the bottom. You've got partially free-floating backspacer, some jimping, lanyard hole. They could have done better on the sharpening tool, that's for sure. They could have moved it up some. Get the plunge back. The edge is getting a little bit wide at the back. No big deal on that though. You can always fix it, I think. Yeah, you can fix it. Of course, you're going to scratch it though. Comfort wise, it's a bigger knife, so it fits in the hand well. You got loads of jimping right here to lock into, plus the grippy spots on the handle do their job. Clip isn't bothering me a bit. Yeah, pretty comfortable. Now let's get into the dislikes. They need some work on their button locks, that is for sure. You got quite a bit of button stick. If it just had button stick, that would be fine. You can deal with that. Very weak on the flipper. If you have the automatic version, this won't be a problem because the spring is going to make it fly open. So a little better geometry on the flipper would be nice. Here's the problem I don't like. That's pretty unacceptable. Lots of what you'd call detent rock on a frame lock. Can't take this, or I shouldn't take this knife apart because it's not mine, but it's probably mostly from a weak spring. Spring should be stronger. Obviously, you can tell that by the flipper tab. Yeah, you got to give it some force when you're flicking it open. But this is just right here. If you can make a knife that looks this good with a nice Magna Cut blade, you can do the button lock right. I mean, I'm all for USA made knives, but they don't get a pass just because they're USA made. I do these reviews so they can improve on stuff like this. Maybe they will. You're probably going to say it's a bigger knife that would cause this problem. But let's check out some Chinese knives. Iron Fly Yellow. None of that. QSP Swordfish. None. We got a Sin Cut Sachet. And a knife bigger than it. Yeah. None of that. We can even go down to a Ganzo. Nothing. So yeah, bit of unacceptable. Don't put out stuff like that. Other than those problems, which mostly stem from the button lock, it's a good looking knife. Came very sharp. That's very good. You got a grippy handle. And yeah, it's USA made, so make it USA quality. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like and a comment, and don't forget to hit that hot button.